Kids, I am Sister Ducky, and today I want to share with you a story about a crow. Let's listen to it. The crow in a distant forest. There is a crow. This crow lived with other crows, but it always felt that it was different from everyone else because it felt that its feathers were too ordinary. The crow envied the peacocks in the forest because their feathers were so beautiful that everyone loved them and they were always the focus of discussion. One day, the crow saw some beautiful peacock feathers scattered on the ground. It suddenly had an idea. Is to wear these peacock feathers, it can become as beautiful as the peacock. So, the crow started to collect these peacock feathers and put them on his body to become as beautiful as a peacock. After some efforts, the crow finally put all the peacock feathers on his body and looked really beautiful, just like a real peacock. The crow is wearing peacock feathers. Wearing the peacock feathers, the crow walks happily into the forest, expecting praise from everyone. However, when it went to the other birds, it did not receive the expected praise, but was ridiculed by the other birds. The peacocks expressed their disdain for the crow, thinking it was imitating themselves, and the other crows were no longer willing to be friends with it because it had become arrogant and had forgotten its own identity. The ravens were very lonely and lost. The crow felt so lonely and lost that he began to miss the happy days he had spent with his flock. The ravens were very lonely and lost. By chance, the crow met a wise man. The wise man saw the crow's plight and said to him, "You should embrace your own characteristics instead of trying to be someone else. Each creature has its own unique beauty, and you should find your own value instead of seeking the praise of others." The ravens listened to the wise man. When the crow heard the wise man's words, he felt how foolish his previous actions were. So, he decided to take off his peacock feathers and return to his original flock to be his true self again. The crow apologized to his friends in the flock and admitted his mistake. His friends forgave him and accepted him as a member of the flock again. The crow learned to cherish itself. From then on, the crow learns to cherish its own characteristics and to stop envying others. He discovered that every creature has its own value and beauty. The crow lived happily with its friends in the flock and finally understood that true beauty comes from inner confidence and acceptance of oneself as one really is. Children, this story tells us that we should cherish our own uniqueness instead of envying others. Everyone has their own characteristics and strengths, and we should learn to appreciate ourselves and try to explore our own potential. Only in this way can we truly feel happy and confident and succeed in life. Remember what Ducky said, being your most authentic self is the most beautiful. Do you have someone you really want to be? You can leave a comment and tell us. Bye bye everyone.